Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're kicking off this Monday morning's trading looking at gold after it's bounced approximately $30 from the back end of last week on the hopes that the debt ceiling talks will resume and Joe Biden and Kevin McCarthy, House Speaker, will actually come to an agreement by the 1st of June. Or this will mean that America could default on its debt and obviously lower its credit rating as well. So the whole point of these talks is so that every time the debt ceiling is reached, there is more leeway and America does get more room to actually borrow more money. However, if they don't get to pay that back from these bond borrowers, then as I said, they can default on their interest rate payments, and that would leave America well and truly in a bit of a bad situation, especially if their credit rating goes lower. So this is probably the talk of the rest of the week. We've got some other big news coming out as we go, but let's take a look on gold. As I said, we've had a $30 bounce from the back end of last week. We hit roughly about the middle of the 1900 area, quite significant because this hasn't really been done since the back end of March. So looking likely of a few month low at the moment, but we are now on a bit of a rebound. If we just zoom in a bit more, so it's a bit more clear on the chart, and with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, we are now very fully engulfed in it. But the main thing I'm looking at on the daily chart is that we are just getting to the top border now of this cloud. So this gives us the impetus that we will either see a slight rejection here and a move lower back down to roughly about 1960, or we could actually break through and start traveling up to 2000. This is obviously the next psychological area, and when we do fall through support or resistances, they do change. So the 2000 was a firm support for quite a while now, but when we fell through, we were looking likely that it was going to come resistance, and it did actually happen as well. So let's just take a look on the 4-hour chart, because this gives us more of a look at where we're going intraday. And as you can see here, correction after correction, fully fledged bear run at the moment. Are we going to just looking at another correction now, and are we going to start possibly seeing another move to the downside after this correction, or will we start getting, as I said, back up to $2,000? Well, we're only $25 away, so in the grand scheme of things, isn't really a big move if you think that we moved $30 in over 2 days of Thursday and Friday in last week's trading. So it's not looking likely that we will have many surprises in the gold market, but the debt ceiling talks are the main things that are looking likely that we will start moving gold in the near term as well. Risk aversion is really tightening up at the moment. Not too much in the way of divergences on the RSI. We've had this continuous contraction on this indicator. We had a slight step up now, but like I said, if we do get another move to the downside, it won't really be too much of a surprise. But speaking of surprises, will we get any on the dollar index or any of the dollar pairs? Well, it is moving in contrast with gold at the moment, and as you can see here, we're in more of a bull run, but we've just had a couple of days of a downturn as well. So the $100 area was a firm support. We didn't really look like we're going to crash down below that anytime soon. So now we've spiked up roughly about $2.5–3 in the last few trading sessions. Are we looking for another slight correction before another move higher? Well, as I said before, with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, as you can see here, we've fallen into the cloud. So we are engulfed at the moment. However, it could just be a slight correction before we start having an upturn. But the bulls are fully fledged in the American index at the moment. We'll just look on the 4-hour chart as well to see where we're going for the next couple of hours, at least until the American session opens. And as you can see here, very nicely done for the dollar. And this is not only for the index, but dollar pairs as well. If you're trading Forex, we'll look at Forex pairs later in the week. But as you can see here, not really too much in the way of big corrections. And we are expecting another move higher, possibly to $104 in the next couple of trading sessions. But keep an eye on the debt ceiling news, the talks going around it. Kevin McCarthy, House Speaker, with Joe Biden really trying to figure out where they're going to go next. Are they going to raise the ceiling even further, or is this enough borrowing for America? And are we looking likely that America could default and obviously lose its credit status as well? So big times for America, and obviously big opportunities for the market as well. So let me know what you think, what you're trading on. This video will be posted on our YouTube channel and Telegram channel as usual, and you can comment and let me know what you are trading on and where you think the next path is for gold and dollar. So stick with us, stay ahead, and we'll speak next time around. Bye for now.